What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Pat and Dan Show. We're now on episode 17. I'm Patrick Hennessy. That's Dan Rourke. How we doing tonight, Dan?
Bro, I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Dan, that's 10 straight now. That's 10 straight. Listen, honestly, bro, after Field of Nightmares, we were down. Well, I was down this team a little bit. Bro, we have such high hopes for this team right now. We're talking about a potential division run. That's what we're talking about tonight. Chat, we have a lot to talk about from tonight's game. We're going to break down the Yankee schedule for the rest of August and the month of September, see what the deal is as far as that goes. But yeah, appreciate everybody for stopping by. Let's take a 10 / roll call. Chat, spam those W's in the chat for another beautiful victory. Dan, to be honest with you, I forgot what it's like to lose. I forgot what that feeling
Bro, that's
like.
what I was saying the last time on here, bro. I'm trying to prepare myself. Listen, we got another, 40 games left? At some point, bro, we'll have one loss. So it's just when that does happen,
I'm not going to know how to handle it.
No, I'm not used to it, bro. We're so, damn, bro, 10-game win streak. That's a long time of winning, bro. And it's also crazy too. I remember, but it's man, the 2020 team won 10 games straight. Because remember that was right around when we were hovering around 500, then we ended up winning 10.
Yeah,
but
fun stuff.
That's crazy. But this one's a lot better.
Before we get into anything, you guys know the deal. 10 / roll call. Let's see who we got in here. We got Danny, we got Tarek, we got Keisha, Caleb, Ozzy, Mark Jones. We got KG Baseball, Luis, Brendan. We got Shaney Pat, Antonio Sanchez. We got Ryan, Programmer Logic, MMS. Appreciate you all so much for stopping by. I wish I could hit on everyone, but unfortunately we just can't because, bro, we have so much stuff to get into today. Like I said, great win tonight against the Atlanta Braves. Dan, I'm going to be honest, I'm so happy that the Yankees put an end to Atlanta's Mickey Mouse win streak, because there's only one team in baseball that deserves a 10-game win streak, and that's our New York Yankees.
Yeah, bro, and it really was a Mickey Mouse win streak, bro. Who were they playing? Then were they playing the Orioles? They were
Literally
playing the Marlins for a little bit. Yeah. So I think they're gonna be the team that's gonna come out of the NL East. But yeah, no, we're the better team, bro. And I feel like I just tweeted this out. Yeah, nobody can convince me right now that we're not at least coming out of the American League to go to the World Series. What team because we can only go off of right now, right? So if the postseason started tomorrow, bro, what team is beating us? Now, I know it's baseball, anything can happen. But bro, I haven't felt this confident about a team. Dude, this surpasses 2019. Remember how we were all feeling in September 2019 and into the postseason 20? We felt really confident. I was like, all right, this is a World Series team. Yeah, but I felt unstoppable at that point, I guess. But I take that back because now this is what unstoppable feels like, bro, with this team. It really feels that way. When they're up today, when it was 3-1 and it was 5-1 too, it's I almost forget that they're winning because we said before, you're so used to it. It's not that winning is getting old at all, but it's when you expect it.
It's normalized.
Exactly, normalized, yeah. This is what unstoppable is, bro. This 2021 team.
Bro, I love it. I love it so much because I haven't felt this confident. I know the Yankees had a solid run towards the end of the season last year, but I haven't felt this confident team, like you said, since September of 2019 when we looked at that Yankees team going to the playoffs and we're no one can beat us.
And now we got Garrett Cole, bro.
Exactly, bro. Now we have a solidified ace. We have Kluber coming back. We have an offense that is 10 times better than it will. I don't want to say 10 times better, but better than it was in 2019. And then also what we have to take into account is like you said, I'm not really scared of any of our American League opponents. Once we get past, listen, I know the whole idea of today is kind of examining whether or not the Yankees win the division, which I truly think that is very possible, even though the Rays have a Mickey Mouse schedule in the month of September. But let's say they do happen to play a wild card game. Once they get past that wild card game, this is a team that no one will want to face. Bro, by far, I'm not scared of anyone else in the American League, at all.
Either. And the Rays don't fear me. If I had to pick one team that if I had to be afraid of somebody, it would be the Rays. But that's just because you could just see something happen with the Rays. They just bullshit their way through 5 games. Yeah, exactly. They'll do some annoying stuff. But bro, we beat them twice? The last 2 series we beat them, haven't we?
Yeah.
And one of them was in the Trop. One of them was in the Trop.
And that was before the deadline acquisitions.
Yeah. I was more worried about the Rays when we were talking all right, it might be a 1-game wild card at the Trop. Then it's just man, some BS is gonna go down. But bro, at this point, I feel even Yankee haters would expect us to at least be the first American League wild card. So if that's the case, we're obviously starting Garrett Cole game 1 in the Bronx. I'll take on the Red Sox, bro. I'll take on the A's. I'll take on whatever AL team or the Blue Jays. I don't care, bro. I feel I would honestly bet on this game, this wild card game. I think we're gonna win.
I agree 1,000%. And especially if it's at Yankee Stadium, that's the key, though. It has to be at Yankee Stadium.
That's what I'm saying. I will legitimately bet on this game if it's Garrett Cole at home in the Bronx for a Walker game.
No, I agree 1,000%. Now, obviously, if it's in Oakland, which is a stadium that kind of just haunts us a little bit, I'd be a little bit more nervous. But I kind of want to talk about tonight's game a little bit before we kind of get into like obviously the Yankees potential postseason run and whatnot. Tonight's game, listen, they like I said, they beat the Braves, put an end to their Mickey Mouse win streak. But one guy, bro, who stood out from the rest, Giancarlo Stanton. He's back on one of his ridiculous hot streaks. It's so strange how he like flip flops from like ice cold to red hot, ice cold to red hot. But when he's hot, bro. But one thing that confused me a little bit tonight. Now obviously I get like the whole reasoning behind it, so Johnny could go 2 innings. When Stanton's like this locked in the plate, you want him to get as many at-bats as possible. And listen, I know you want Loaiza to pitch multiple innings, but I would have never taken Stanton out of this game knowing that he had at least one more at-bat coming up.
Yeah, no, when it first happened, I was trying to figure out a reason. I didn't know if it was like something like to do with the batting order or whatever, but like, yeah, I mean, now looking back, that like we know what the reason was. Like that was able to keep Loaiza's game for two innings. Like I think you can't fault anybody for that decision. It's just the only person you could fault, bro, is how is the DH still in the National League?
It's so stupid. Like the fact that they had to do that is annoying.
I know it's so dumb, but yo, I really agree with what Paul O'Neill said earlier in the game, and like I've been feeling this about Stanton. Like you look at him now, bro, and like you feel like you're watching a baseball player now. Like he's not some robot that takes 4 at-bats a day. Like, bro, we've seen it since he started playing the outfield again. He's become a much better hitter. And what do they always say, bro? I think we talked about in the last episode. Like when you're in the field, like say you have a bad game day at the plate, you go into the field, bro, you forget about it. Whereas Stan, bro, he's getting his 4 at-bats a game. That's it. Yeah. So like I feel like, especially for a streaky hitter, a guy that like confidence is clearly huge, like it's got to be a big difference maker.
Yeah, and also, I mean, it has to have something to do with him playing the field. It has to, bro. I mean, he just looks so much more, bro. He's a baseball player now. Giancarlo Stanton is a baseball player. And now like he's not kind of just getting up at bat and then sitting on the bench, bro. He's getting up at bat, getting a hit, and then going out to play the field. He's immersed in the game now, and I don't want to say it's like a mental thing. Him actually like feeling kind of more confident in himself because of that. But like we've been saying, like Giancarlo Stanton, we've been saying this since before the Yankees even experimented with it this season. Giancarlo Stanton needs to be playing the outfield on a consistent basis. I don't want to hear any nonsense that like, oh, he's not a good fielder. And like, no, dude, Giancarlo Stanton has been very solid out there in the outfield. And I kind of hate this narrative that A, he's injury prone, B, he's not good in the field. Like Giancarlo Stanton is a solid outfielder. And obviously like my ideal outfield scenario is Gallo left, Judge center. We saw Judge make an excellent play in center field tonight.
That was a really nice play.
Right. Yeah.
And
Gallo, bro, fantastic play.
That was a really good play. That was a really good play. I honestly think Judge's was better, and that's not me being biased. Anyways,
Dan, that's complete bias. You can't sit here and be like Judge's play was better than Gallo's.
Is that good? And the only reason you're saying it's so the only reason you're acting like it's blasphemous is because Gallo had to die for his. Like
chat, whose catch was better, Gallo's or Judge's?
No, it's Judge. Judge covers more ground, and
he covered a lot of ground.
It's at least you can't act like I'm crazy for saying this, bro. Like it is legitimately up for debate. Like the one difference was that Gallo he felt the need to dive. He did have to dive. Don't get me wrong, but Judge got to the ball quicker, and that's clear. Anyways, what were we just talking about?
Stanton.
Let me see. Yo, wait, no way. It's crazy theory later. But anyways, no, bro, I just saw something that threw me off in a good way. But I forget what I was gonna say about Stanton, bro. But yeah, no, I mean, like he's clearly in like one of those hot stretches right now. So like we saw in the beginning of the year, like for 2-3 weeks, bro, he like solely carried us. And like we have that Stanton right now, and then, bro, everybody else really besides like honestly Gallo and Rizzo. Rizzo hasn't hit too well since coming off. Like, bro, it really feels like we're very complete as a lineup right now, and we're getting Gio back as soon as tomorrow possibly.
Yeah, I think that I don't know what
Gio's return to me, like that's what completes the team. Like, because Glaber, I mean, like he's gonna get the job back right away. I did say that I think come postseason, if Glaber's struggling, he may not be starting at shortstop. But
no, we both said that. Yeah.
Okay, word, yeah. But like I feel like once Gio comes back, now you can look at like, okay, this is the team, right? Because besides that, I mean, like Britton, yeah, and then Kluber, they said he could have like one more rehab start. But like as for like the offense, like that's what we're rolling with. Like once Gio comes back, like bro, we're chilling.
No, for sure. I mean, that's also. I mean, I think Gio. I think they said he's going to make another rehab start tomorrow, and then he should be ready for the Oakland series, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I mean, kind of like you said, right? Once we get like this team fully complete, and also I don't think we've necessarily seen like a hot streak out of Gallo yet, right? We're still waiting on like a few guys to get hot. We're waiting on Gary to get hot since coming back. He hasn't really done too much. I know he had that big hit tonight, but I think that was like his first hit since coming back, if I'm not mistaken.
I think first or second. And one more thing on Stanton, bro. That double with what was it? The bases loaded or whatever Stan had. The one to left, the double he had to left. Bro, did you see the way that ball carried, dude?
bro.
Like, I know it's an
It was
overblown narrative
119
talking
miles
about
per
like,
hour, right?
but yeah, like, and I know like we talk about Stan's exit velocity all the time. But, like, bro, that was insane. Like,
No,
how
no.
low that was, and the way it was able to, bro, like
I love Giancarlo
that was
Stanton.
one of the few times, bro, where like I'm still was able to get like impressed by Stanton and like his ability to hit the ball hard. Like, that was ridiculous.
Bro, I was thoroughly impressed by the home run he hit. Dude, how like
That was
the
nice.
fact that he literally like found a way to take that ball and hit it opposite field out, like, but it wasn't even like a wall scraper, bro. Like, that was out by probably like second deck in Yankee Stadium, no joke. The fact that he
Yeah.
was able to do that, beautiful, bro. It's just beautiful to
That
see
was a
Giancarlo
nice home
Stanton
run.
locked in. You love to see
Yeah.
it. But yeah, I mean, overall, like the Yankees seem like they're finally starting to click. But I don't know what your take on this is going to be. I'm not too impressed with like Jordan Montgomery this season. I know like numbers wise, sure, like 3.69 ERA. But like
Damn
for
it, Pat,
some
bro.
reason,
You do this all the time. You're the king of freaking recency bias.
no.
I'm sorry, you
I
really
promise
are.
you, I've stuck with this. I had this take
No,
for a while,
He's
dude.
been
I'm just
mediocre
not
for like
confident.
2-3 games like stretch, but like nah.
No,
like,
no, it's not that. I'm just not confident when I see Monty hit the mound. I think it's because of that
pre-COVID Monty,
inconsistency.
bro. He's not that inconsistent. Like, I feel like he was inconsistent over the first 2 months, but like, bro, like we're complaining about him right now, but like even his 2 like rough starts coming off of COVID, and he did have symptoms, I'm pretty sure. Like, have still been solid. I mean, what was it 5? Did he go 5 against Boston? I don't know, but 3 runs, and then tonight he went 5 and allowed 1 run. Bro, this has to be some recency bias, bro.
No,
Remember
it's
pre-COVID
not.
Monty, bro?
I do, but also at the same time, it's like, bro, I view him as nothing more than a fourth starter. I don't.
Now, I'll say this. I said that I would start. Like, I looked at Monty as higher on my pecking order for like, the postseason rotation. And this is no diss on Monty. You know, he's coming back from COVID. Like, Tyone is now officially like the 2 to Garrett Cole to me for now.
Yeah.
Like, if Monty shows back up again, like, because I'm very high on Monty, which I'm not saying you're not, but like, I look at Monty as like he can legitimately be a number 2. Now, Tyone can as well. Just like, but in terms of my trust factor, like up until like the COVID stuff, like it's been with Monty over Tyone, right? But like now at this point, like if Monty is going to be like a 5-inning pitcher, like maybe 3-run type guy the rest of the way, which you have no idea to tell if he will be or not, then yeah, Tyone is like my number 2.
I mean, listen, obviously, like breaking down like a postseason rotation here, I think I do Cole 1, Tyone 2, Kluber 3, Monty 4. I think that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I mean, Kluber, it's tough for me to even comment on that now. Like,
no, I mean, I'm assuming that he comes back.
I know,
solid.
That's
I know.
so it's still in a way. It's like I always feel the same about like it's easier to talk about Sevy than Kluber because Sevy at this point, I feel like most of us are accepting that it's going to be like a bullpen type deal. But like Corey Kluber,
if he
like
even comes back though.
Well, if you yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like with Kluber, like assuming now he's definitely going to come back, like if he looks like mediocre, like below average over his last 3-4 starts, like what are we doing with that? Like is it like I can't see it as like a shoehorn that he's just getting postseason starts.
Yeah.
Like I almost don't want to look at Corey Kluber right now. I don't know. Like I don't want to bank on him. It's kind of like if he comes back and looks like solid to finish the season, then like okay, yeah, word, you're our game 3 starter.
I'm expecting it though. I am.
I don't know. It's not
I'm
enough
like
of a sample
weirdly
size
optimistic about it.
I'm honestly the way I am with Corey Kluber right now, bro, is the same I was like going into this year. Because like I'm honestly in a way just throwing away those 11 starts that he made, 9 starts this year.
Sure.
And like part of that is because it was so long ago, and 2 he's coming back from an injury, and 3, like I do remember like a feeling at the time. I don't have the stats to back this up like the teams, but like I think a couple of starts came against the Orioles. Like one I think was against the Royals or so. He didn't face the greatest competition majority of the time. And like I still don't remember him being, besides like the Rangers, which is another team, like with a no-hitter, like I don't ever remember like Corey Kluber like feeling like he was like lights out Corey Kluber still. So like I still think he has something to prove. I didn't feel that way. I was getting excited, but it was still too early for me to do that.
Okay, but like how you
now that we're
about
so
Kluber,
far removed.
That's how I feel about Monty.
I mean, it's fair, but like I feel like Kluber in a way has more to prove because like Monty, like he was actually I looked at Monty was pretty solid last year, and obviously the postseason start makes me like even more favorable about that. But
was
like
Monty, was he?
No, he had an over 5 ERA. But that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like Monty actually was decent last year. Had like a couple bad starts, one against the Rays that like really inflated his season. But like I feel like Kluber has more to prove because like we saw Monty pitch last year for a solid sample size. Like Corey Kluber, bro, like going into this year, you know this, like he threw like 1 inning over the last 2 years, and then this year throws 9-10 starts, gets hurt again. Like I'm at like square zero or whatever it's called, square one with Kluber right now.
No, I get it. I get the reasoning for sure. But I mean, another guy I kind of want to talk about from tonight, Jonathan Loáisiga, dude. He looked untouchable. Like I know he gave up that 1 hit. I think it was like to Soler or something. But like, dude, This might be the best we've ever seen Jonathan Loaisiga tonight. And it's so strange because I don't know about you, but I don't necessarily like remember him having this crazy velocity in years past. Like I could be wrong, but I remember him being like 95, 96. Bro, now he's like over 100.
What, Loaisiga, like in velocity, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'm actually like, I'm fully getting on board. Like next year, like Loaisiga, like, I mean, I guess we'll probably still have Chapman, but like, put it like this, like, if he were to do what I've been saying I want to do, like trade Chapman and Britton when you can at some point, bro, like I'm totally cool giving it to Loaisiga to close your job.
No, same.
Not right now, but next year. And I would still be comfortable doing it. Like you're not going to do it this year with Chapman. But like, bro, like I do look at Loaisiga as like the closer to the future now. Like it's official. Like the dude's filthy.
You know the only thing that would
And he
like
has fucking
suck about
balls.
him being closer? The fact that you would kind of lose him in like a multi-inning spot. You know what I mean? If you keep him as like just like your ninth inning closer guy,
But not
you kind of
necessarily. I mean, yeah, if you go to like traditional closer type stuff, but like the way I would, you know, if Dan Rourke was a manager, bro, like I love like what the Indians did with Andrew Miller back in 2017.
Yeah,
bro. Like
sure.
I would never have somebody like set and defined to a certain inning, you know, and like I wouldn't take away like remember Mo too. I mean, there were times Mo would go multiple innings, you know, so I don't think it's like
yeah, but he would never come in like the 6th.
Yeah, no, I know, but like that's what I would do with Loaisiga though. Is that like, I mean, 6 is a little bit early, but like you know, like there could be like a spot in the 7th and the 8th that are way more important than like the 9th, you know.
I agree,
so like
1000%.
I just put it like this, like I see Loaisiga as like our high leverage guy of the future, if that makes sense.
Sure. No, that makes sense.
Closer's kind of going away.
Before we get into the Yankees schedule moving forward and kind of like what we think they're going to be able to do in order to win the division here, what do you think about them sitting down Heel and kind of like having him make his like next start in the minor leagues? Because to be honest with you, like I don't really know how to feel about it because obviously what we've seen from him was just pure dominance. And like I've always been on the record of being like, look, if he pitches this well, you have to make space for him to kind of remain up, right? Especially make a start over a guy like Andrew Heaney or something, despite how good he was against the Red Sox last time out. But I think the take that the Yankees are going with it is, you know what, like we weren't planning on him being a serious part of this roster moving forward. We still don't see him being a part of this postseason roster. He will not make a start, and he probably won't even get a spot in the bullpen. So why keep him up if he's not really going to be getting any like serious work when we could put him in AAA and he could kind of gain a little bit more intangibles?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, no, I know what you're saying. I don't look at it as anything to do with Andrew Heaney in a way. I think it's everything to do with like.
Well, if Heaney wasn't here, Heel would still be up.
Oh, well, yeah, you obviously can't fault him for that. But, like, as for, like, the roster spot, I feel like that's, I guess, what it comes down to. You know, like, it's frustrating that has to happen. Like, I think Heel deserves another Major League start. Now, he will be, like, in September when it's up to 28. But, like, I guess what? Because every time he's been up, he's either been, like, a COVID man or, like, a 27th man in a doubleheader type thing. So, like, I guess what? He was never officially on the roster, right? He was never actually on the 26-man roster ever. So, like, I guess there's nobody that, like, they want to take a chance of, like, either losing an option with or however it works or, like, getting rid of. For like having, I guess they feel they don't need Heel. I guess it's kind of like what you're saying, like for the rest of a little while. And like,
but doesn't that bother
I guess especially with Kluber coming back, it does. But at the same time, like, I'll be honest, like I don't have a problem with the Yankees still giving the ball to Heaney, like especially after the Boston start. But like, I think it's more of a case to like argue, obviously, that why did we get him? But like now that he's on the team, like. You know, he's still a major league starter. He's had 2 solid starts with us. One really good, one like decent against the Mariners. Like I'm fine still giving him innings. Then with Kluber coming back, like it is easy to find out like why Heel didn't fit on this team going forward.
No, I know.
Like
and
if I'm trying to find an answer for it.
The main issue that I think happens is I look at like the Yankees' potential postseason roster, and they just have way too many guys that they can't take off in space for someone like a Luis Heel. And I think
now
unfortunately,
I'm think he's not going to be in the postseason roster. By the way, like that's
no, he won't. No, he won't.
Like I feel like that's kind of settled now.
No, I agree, and also because like I kind of like put this out the other day. I don't know if I wrote it down or anything, but dude, I'm looking at like the Yankees pitchers, and they really only have one open spot as far as like pitchers go. And that's like considering that Sevy won't be back. So like that last spot in my eyes is like Sevy / Albert Abreu. Just because I think that like if it comes down to it, the Yankees will go Albert Abreu in the postseason roster rather than Luis Heel.
I don't even think I think Abreu, that would be like that's a lock almost. Like I don't think it's like
probably right.
Like when I imagine the postseason bullpen, like I just imagine him as being.
So then it's set. So then
I think that's what I was gonna say. Like I was surprised there even is a spot. I mean, like now if Sevy does come back, then like yeah, obviously you go Sevy over Abreu. But like, yeah, no, I think like our roster is very set right now. Like it's just really gonna be interesting, like on the bench side of things, like what's going to happen, especially if like, I mean, this is kind of in like the near future, but like with like Gio and Glaber coming back, bro, like what are you doing with Velasquez? Like, does he have any chance to actually like keep playing and like possibly, do you think Velasquez has any chance? I forget your answer was last week or whatever, but like of the postseason
Unfortunately,
roster.
no.
I don't think so either, but like,
just because the
bro,
bench is set. You're looking
that's
at Gardner, Wade, Higgy, Odor. Your bench is set.
which is still weird to me, unless like you don't think they definitely would go with the 4-man bench, I guess, right? Like, there's no chance they would do 5. I mean, if anything, they might use 3.
No shot. Yeah, no, because bro, 13 hitters, 13 pitchers. That's
I forget off the top of my head what people usually do with postseason roster, but I always feel like there's that one extra speed guy, but I don't know. Yeah. I forget what we're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, bro, unfortunately, like, I would love to see Velasquez on their roster, but it's just not going to be happening. But we got a couple donos here. Shout out to KG Baseball. Unfortunately, it's not letting me pop it up on the screen, but KG Baseball's, yo, spam those W's in the chat for KG Baseball. He says, it's insane that we are in the middle of the pack, and now we have the sixth best record and a better one than the White Sox. 20-game streak. Here we come. Bro, Dan, everyone was calling me crazy when I was like, yo, Yankees about to go on a 20-game win streak. Look at us now, bro. We're halfway there. And obviously, it's going to be tough with a West Coast trip. But, and dude, we're halfway.
You can't blame anybody for calling you crazy for that.
No,
but, bro, I just, like, love to talk about us being better than the White Sox. First of all, bro.
Crazy. I view us as the best team in the American League right now.
No, dude, it's a done deal for me. Like, I really do. And, like, Lord help the rest of baseball, bro. Like, just real quick, but, like, if we face the Dodgers, bro, I really, like, it's a foregone conclusion we're going to lose. Bro, if we knock on wood, maybe it'll happen. Like, say Kluber comes back and he's at, like, full strength, bro. And, like, just a weird chance we might get Sevy back, bro. And it's like, all right, dude, like, we might have a chance. Anyways, as for the White Sox, bro, did you see like MLB came out with their power rankings or whatever, and like they were for some reason above us.
But I can't believe like any of those power.
Oh, I don't.
Bro, some interns making that in their bedroom. You know?
No. I think that the intern tweeted it. Yeah, but like what I did say in my tweet when I tweeted about it, it's just like I don't care about power rankings, but like I clearly do because I'm reacting to it. Like I really don't care. But like when I see something that's dumb, I'm like, how the hell like how are the White Sox above us? 1, we have a better record. 2, we're like the hottest team in baseball. 3, like do they look at the teams the White Sox face? Like 1, you beat off the AL Central.
The Braves,
they beat off the AL Central. And 2, like what is their record against teams above 500? Like I'm pretty sure it's like 17-26 or something like that, or 17-20, something like that.
Bro,
they're under 500 against.
Bro, they're such pretenders. Not even funny. And
yeah,
their bullpen is so overrated.
I still think they're a solid team, but like, yo, by no means are the White Sox a team that I'm afraid of losing to in the postseason, and by no means are they should be ahead of us on the power rankings. Especially when power rankings they put like your latest play like so much into the factor. So like,
no, I know for sure. But also we got a $5 dono from Wardy, New York Mets. Yo, shout out to Wardy, bro. He makes like Mets content on YouTube. He's awesome.
Oh, word.
Yeah, bro. Listen, I know we got a bunch of Yankee fans here, but go subscribe to him, dude.
Oh, I didn't have a problem with that at all. I don't care. I confused me at first when he said as an honest Yankees fan, but I guess he's kidding that.
No, bro, because we're playing the Braves like. The Mets are free fall.
Right.
So now they're kind of catching up to the Braves.
Hey,
that's all I'm saying.
The Mets season ain't over, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Wardy. You're
because the Braves are fraudulent.
Bro, I don't hate the Mets like at all. Like a lot of Yankee fans do, but it's like,
bro, I get pissed when I see the Mets are losing. The only time I root against the Mets is when it has an effect on the Yankees, bro. I am, and this is the same way I am with football, even more so football, a lot more football. But like I'm very much so like a New York person of like with sports. Like I root for the Yankees, I root for the Jets. But like if it's not going to negatively affect the Yankees or negatively affect the Jets, like I do want the Mets to succeed as much as possible. I want the Giants to succeed as much as possible.
Bro, the only thing that sucks is like being in Queens. Like, bro, you have the people being like, yo, the Mets run New York. Like Pete Alonso better than Aaron. Remember then Pete Alonso better than Aaron Judge was like a discussion that people were having?
They did it with Michael Conforto in 17 too, bro. It was dumb.
Whatever. Like, I don't want to waste too much time by it because it's like so meaningless.
But what I was gonna say was, bro, like the Mets run New York people, like those are people that just go through like my idiot filter, bro. Like you don't have to respond to them, you just know they're an idiot.
So stupid. But listen, I think it's like that time of night now where, Dan, I say we do something that's a little fun. I say we break down the Yankee schedule for the month of August and the month of September and kind of just see like
we do like win-win loss.
Bro, we can do like win-win loss.
I'm so dumb.
Everything's a win, dude. All right, let's pull this up here. This is the Yankee schedule for the rest of August, right? So we obviously have like one more game against the Braves. Now, the only issue here is like I don't feel like calculating this all in my head. So we're just gonna go like off the top of our heads and like try to calculate a record. Unless like I could maybe like tally it down or something.
Yeah, why don't you?
All right, bro, let me get it posted. Let me make this legit here. All right, here we go. So as of tomorrow, right? We know pitching matchups. So we got Heaney going up against Charlie Morton. Is that a W or an L, Dan?
God, like if I were the non-biased Yankees fan, I would say, if I wasn't biased, I would say the Braves win that game. If I had to pick a loss, like you would figure the Braves would win it. But like we're talking about the 2021 Yankees. In reality, we actually can't do win-loss, win-loss. It just doesn't make sense.
We can't. No, it doesn't.
But like, I mean, obviously, I still want to look at the schedule.
We can make like estimated like if we're gonna win the series or not.
Yeah, I mean, I want to know how many games we got left, and then I'll look at the schedule and determine like what I think our record will be at the end of the year.
Well, today was game what? Today was game 125.
And we're what?
So what's 162?
What are we, 73 and 52? We're 73 and 52? Yeah, so 125. What's 162 minus 125?
I'm trying to do the math right now, but I'm like, I can't. 37.
37 games. 37.
No, I got it first. No, I got it first.
No, there's a delay.
No,
okay, so word. Go on to what you're saying. You're going to describe what I see? Because I see finish up the Braves tomorrow. Off day.
I say we sweep
the Braves. The 4-game set with the A's is going to be...
Wait, we beat the Braves, right? Bro. We agree on that?
No, okay, I'm being a biased Yankees fan, which I am. Yes,
okay, yeah. Braves. And then 3 out of 4 from Oakland.
We got to hope, bro. What do we got? All night games. Oh, let's go. Bro, we're Sunday Night Baseball on Sunday. Bro, this is going to be such a dope series, bro. I'm so ready to go about my day, bro, with a 9:40 game. That's going to be like a playoff series. Bro, the Oakland fans better show up. I forget. Do they have a good crowd? They usually show up?
When they're good, I guess.
When we come in town, probably.
Yeah.
The Judge's family will be there.
It's so strange.
Anyways, yo, I'm pumped for that series. Yeah, 3 out of 4 from the A's.
Okay. Bro, I just want the 20-game wins. I wish we didn't have a West Coast trip right now.
I'm so about it, bro.
Bro, I hate it just because we always suck. Bro, I hate going to Oakland. I hate it, dude.
We don't know we suck. You have 2017 like PTSD. That was
rough. I do. Whatever. Yeah. But all right. So we take 3 out of 4 from Oakland. Hypothetical, right? So that's like what, 4 more wins. And then we have a 3-game set against the Angels. So 2 in August, and then if we kind of go to September here, okay. So then we finish off a 3-game set. Let me get that order.
After that 3-game set, we have the off day, and I believe, bro, we got hella baseball. Because wasn't there a doubleheader on the 23rd? I thought we put like 22
on the no. Look, so there's.
Did they fill it in?
No, there is no more. There's no doubleheader.
What is the makeup game that we're playing against?
It's the 13th. You see on Monday the 13th against the Twins. So that's what we're doing there. All right. So let's say we sweep. I say we sweep the Angels. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm doing, I'm not even gonna do series by series. Like, I just can't do it. Like, I'm gonna look at the schedule and there's like what I think will go against these teams like overall. So we got the Orioles at home for 3. That should be a sweep. Blue Jays, bro. You see the Blue Jays are kind of falling out of it, by the way.
No,
falling out of it.
I mean,
but like
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. They'll scare me next year, to be honest. Though, Mets, we're going that series, aren't we?
I want to, yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Okay, Mets. We gotta win the makeup against the Twins. Wow, our schedule isn't that bad, bro.
No, it's not. But the Rays have a cookie cutter,
bro. Okay, the way I look at it is this: we had the 4 against Oakland, and then after that, bro, Angels, you got to take care of business against them. Orioles. Yeah. Blue Jays, you hope you at least take 3 out of 4. Mets, the way they're looking, 2 or 3 out of 4.
Sweet.
Bro, honestly, like
sweep the Mets, dude.
I'm thinking like 95 plus wins.
No, is that crazy to say though?
No, I don't know. What would that be? What would that be? 22.
That would be like 22 and 14. 22 and 15.
That's 22 and 15.
Bro, we're going to have more than 95 wins.
So what about...
We're not going 22 and 15.
What would 100... What would it... We can't get no 100-win season, right? Because we're 73. We have to win out.
Bro, what if we went 30 and 7?
And that would get us to...
Is that crazy to think about?
Oh,
we would have 107 wins?
Word. Yeah, no, we'd have 103 wins because we're 73 and 52. So, okay, whatever. Put it like this, 95 win. I feel like 95 plus win season, that's a lock at this point.
I would think so.
It is.
Bro, are we delusional for saying that?
No,
to get 100 wins, we'd have to go 27 and 10.
That's where, like, because that's just tough to do in general. Like, you just got to think, like, as a Yankees fan, like, yeah, we can go 27 and 10. But, like, more likely, I feel like we go, what was the thing we came up for 95? Like, I think we're doing that at least. At least.
No, so somewhere between 95 is the minimum, for sure.
So that's 22 and what? 15?
22 and 15, yeah. Which I think is, bro, it's the minimum.
That almost be disappointing. Like, we can't go 22 and 15 if you think about it. Like, we can do better than that. Well, I guess, yeah, no. I got nothing.
Can I show you, can I pull up one thing here that kind of disappoints me a little bit? Look at the Rays schedule for September. Tell me that's not a cakewalk, bro.
You kind of got to hope Boston turns it up. Yeah,
I
no,
don't
that
think
is
they
wow.
will though.
That's absurd. Okay,
Yeah,
that's unfortunate.
bro.
Oh, we
Like,
forgot about the well, we didn't look at it, but the October series too. Last
oh
Thursday
well,
against
it's
Tampa Bay.
yeah. I mean, that's huge. We've said that that's huge, and I
Yeah,
kind of said like, bro, as long as you're like within 2 games and you could sweep and win the division that way, the fact that it's at Yankee Stadium is massive.
yeah, very
I
massive.
like stuff. Bro, I'm
I didn't mean like
okay.
that, but
Like, I don't think that I'm like going crazy. I can't remember like the last time I was this excited about a Yankees team.
I can't remember the last time I was this just happy, bro. Like content with the Yankees team, bro. It's
Content with
like
life.
yeah, like bro, because it all goes hand in hand. But like, I don't want to say it's excitement for me, bro. It's just like I just know they're this good, you know? Like it's like I'm not like excited about like what's to come because like to me it's just like I literally feel like it's a lock, bro. Like we're gonna go deep into the postseason. And, like this is a team that is set up to come out of the American League.
Yeah.
Like
No, I agree
like to me, like when I
1000%.
think of like the word excitement, I think of like 2017, bro. It's like, oh, let's go. Like this team could be something. Like, no, like this team is something, bro. Like, and I think there's one team that'll stand in our way, it'll be the Dodgers.
Okay, but didn't we
That
say
could
this
stand
like
in our way.
we said this for the longest time, right? We were like, well, I know I was saying this. I don't know if you were. I was like, bro, the Yankees as currently constructed before the trade deadline, we're not doing anything, right? They needed like a big spark. They needed like a big acquisition or two in order
I
to like
said
put them over
they're
that next
capable of
level.
making the postseason. I didn't see them as a
Sure.
team that could do much damage in the postseason. Yeah.
Sure. But I didn't really even view them as a postseason team at that point. But now, after like getting Gallo and Rizzo, this is a Yankees team that I view as being unstoppable. And then, like, with the emergence of Wandy Peralta as a dominant bullpen arm, Clay Holmes has been dominant. You look at other guys who have kind of stepped up. Stanton's getting hot. Judge is getting hot. This team is complete. It's one of the most complete Yankees teams that we have seen in a very long time, bro. And like
And
we even discussed last time, could be the best Baby Bombers team of best team of the Baby Bombers era.
yeah, bro. And like there's so much to hit on. You kind of did like there's you could like take a positive, multiple positives out of every facet of this team, bro. Like the pitching as a whole, bro. The depth we have going, a good depth going into the postseason is insane. Like it seems like every guy except the new guys right now are hot, but like they still add so much. Like we still benefit from them so much, regardless of if they're actually hitting or not. Regardless, you know. But like with Judge though, bro, I get really excited because like knock on wood, like going to the postseason, bro, with a healthy Judge. Now I know he's been healthy every year; he hasn't missed one out of the postseason. But like, we'll have Judge, bro, not coming off like IL rust, where like that's
No,
what he
yeah.
was last year, you know. And like we say, like it takes Judge a good little while to get back in the swing of things, bro. Like if we can go into the postseason with a hot Judge, and like we did in 19, and like he had a really good year postseason in 2018 too. But it's like Judge is very similar to Stanton, bro, in the fact that he can carry a team. So like, bro, if they both are this hot going into playoffs, bro, like that'll be the first time we've ever seen that. We've never seen like because in 18 Judge was insane, Stanton wasn't. In 19, I mean Stanton was actually pretty good, but then he got hurt. And then like last year, even though Judge had some big home runs, like his overall stats weren't great in the postseason, while Stanton was like on a historic run. But like, dude, like that's what I mean. Like we're setting up for something like really
Something
special,
magical.
honestly, bro. Like I don't want to sound like a freaking loser, but like honestly, like, that's literally what I'm thinking, bro.
No,
Like I
I'm
can't stop,
becoming a loser
bro.
for
I
this
know I
team, bro.
do. Like I literally feel like my mind is a Hallmark movie, bro, with like the weirdest whack shit I'm saying in my mind. But it's just like, bro, like I get chills thinking about it, bro. I really, really do. Like whenever, like when I'm watching this team, bro, like it feels like the whole entire year, bro. But like watching like the games as if you're like watching part of the World Series film. Like it really feels that way.
No, and bro, it's crazy because like I think that's also why like we're so invested at this point because we've been waiting so long for this team to turn around. We've been waiting so long for just like this magic spark to come out of nowhere, and now here we are. We've been waiting on it since April. And now, like, as we're like inching towards like the finish line here, now it's coming. But like, I don't know if you're on the same page as me as far as this goes. But dude, I'm looking at this Yankees team and I'm having so much fun right now because I'm viewing every single team that we play as like our arch enemy. I tweeted about this before. Dude, like I'm going into this Brave series and like the Braves are like number one target in my head. Like
We're the
I
big bad
despise the
Yankees again,
Atlanta
bro.
Braves. No, I
You,
know, and it's so much fun.
you know something else that I really like about the shit, like I'm feeling like why I'm so like part of why I'm so happy with this team is like, bro, like it has to do with like Judge, Stanton, Gallo, and Rizzo. Like it just reminds me of back in like the fact that they're playing so much, like they're in the lineup every day, bro. It reminds me of like growing up when just like you're turning on the Yankee game that night, like you know you're gonna see A-Rod, Cano, Tex, like Jeter all in the same lineup. It's just like a normal thing now. Like Judge is healthy, he's in the lineup. Stanton's healthy, he's in the
Yeah.
lineup, bro. Like we got Rizzo, we got Gallo, like we just got like guys that are likable and are fun to watch, bro. And like you know, like unless something weird goes on, or like the occasional rest day, which Boone and the Yankees have been good about lately, like you know you're going to watch at least those 4 or 5 guys. And like the rest of the lineup, bro, especially with Gio, Glaber coming back, like bro, like it's such an exciting team to watch. Like every single one, everybody on this 26-man roster, with the exception of like Nick Nelson and like Brody Kerner when they're up, is insanely likable.
No,
and like
I know.
fun. Like you get happy to watch. Past just them being good baseball players.
And I think that's also because like the team has meshed at this point, right? I think like we're kind of looking at like clubhouse chemistry, that I think that this team has been through so much together that like, dude, I think that they're just vibing. They're cruising. They're basically on cruise control at this point. They just keep winning games like it's nobody's business. Yeah. But listen, another thing I kind of want to touch on here. Garrett Cole, bro. I don't know if I'm like stupid for saying this, but bro, the whole narrative that like Garrett Cole is like not the same pitcher that he used to be from Houston or whatever, I have a feeling that like he's going to kill that with the postseason this year. Like, bro, in the middle of the season this year, there was so much talk with like, oh, Garrett Cole without the spider tack, he's nothing. And he did, bro. Garrett Cole had his struggles this season. We're not gonna like sugarcoat that or nothing.
Since the
inconsistent for sure. And even now, like Garrett Cole isn't necessarily like the same ace that the Yankees like signed, but also, bro. I mean, no,
there, but yeah,
no.
I know you're not getting too deep about that.
I'm not getting too deep, but I'm saying like he's not that same guy from Houston. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I still disagree with that. I know this isn't even your point. If you're just talking about like Cole, like the way he's looked like after the IL, bro, like I feel like he looks like pure Garrett Cole to me right now. It's just like we just got to wait on him to be able to go deep into games again. Which I mean, that should be as soon as his next starting figure, right?
For sure.
Like Cole, and that's something that's really exciting. I'm not sure this is what you're about to say, but like coming off the IL or the COVID IL, like he feels like Garrett Cole again to me. But go on.
No, and that's kind of like what I'm trying to say, right? I think going into this postseason, I think last year was just so weird, bro. We talk about this all the time. Like, it just didn't even feel real. But Garrett Cole really lit things up for the Yankees.
He's a beast.
It obviously like it didn't feel the same way because there was no fans in attendance, bro. They weren't at Yankee Stadium. I want to see Garrett Cole dominate in a Yankees postseason game in the Bronx. That's something special. And I truly think that he's going to kill that narrative this postseason, just because I think with a dominant run, bro, we're looking at like a potential like ALCS World Series MVP Garrett Cole. Now the only thing that can be a little bit concerning is the fact that if he would have to pitch the wild card game. That's the only thing I'm a little bit concerned about. Simply because like no, it's not the sense of like I'm scared of him imploding, because I mean obviously that's a fear as well, especially like with Matt Olson 3-run bomb, game over. But like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit more concerned of like Garrett Cole not being able to pitch until like game 3 of the ALDS.
Well,
because I like Tyone as a number 2. I don't like him as a number 1.
What, but you're saying if we can't line up Cole to pitch game 1?
Well, no, if we have to play a wild card game, we won't be able to
for the purpose of the wild card game. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it would definitely have to be game 3. So I guess nah, I take back what I said before. I'm starting Monty game 1. Unless Kluber looks good.
No, you're not.
Yeah, no, I am. I
start Monty game 1.
That was a test for me, bro. Like, I take back what I said about before, how like Tyone jumped Monty, like my trust factor. Not a matter of like being good, but like my trust factor. Like, dude, like if it's ALDS game 1 in the Bronx, bro, I have to give it to Monty. Like Tyone, I think is like right now obviously better than Monty. It's just like Monty doesn't like. I feel like he doesn't hear noise, whereas Tyone does. Does that make sense?
I disagree.
Like Monty, I feel like it's like. No, I really
think Monty could get rattled, bro.
I don't. No. I think Monty can like implode, but if he implodes, it's just because he implodes. Like it'll have nothing to do with the moment, in my opinion. Like I think he can handle the pressure. Like he's tough as nails to me.
Chat. I want you guys to put in the chat. Let's say hypothetically the Yankees don't win the division, which they are, so we don't really have to worry about this too much. But let's say Garrett Cole obviously would have to pitch the wild card game. Who are you guys starting in the game 1 of the ALDS? Because Cole won't be ready until game 3.
I hope you're not saying that as a way to like disprove me, bro.
No, I'm not. I want to see what everyone else's perspective is. Because
no offense to them, they're not going to be able to change my opinion. But yeah,
no,
I mean,
bro, I'm not trying to. All I'm trying to say is like it's such a toss up where like you can go Tyone, you could go Monty, you could go Kluber, you could go Nestor. It's just so strange because a lot of people are saying Monty, but then you got some Tyones, bro.
I know you were. Yeah, no, I know. Anyways, regardless though, it's not ideal the first 2 games. Like that's where it would have been nice for like a full, and it still could be nice. If there's a healthy Corey Kluber, then he can start game 1. Which, bro, I have to check this, but like, it's always really been a narrative that Kluber isn't good in the postseason. Maybe just amongst us Yankee fans because we saw it.
Is it?
But like, I've heard it before. Like maybe it's not as overblown as I think it is, but like I'm pretty sure his numbers are pretty solid in the postseason. So like, And obviously
Inform
Kluber's
them
an
up.
ace, so like he doesn't even have to prove to me that he can handle the moment. Like that's not what I'm worried about with Kluber. It's just a matter of like, is he going to be good again, or at least quick enough to like be an effective pitcher in the postseason? But if he is, bro, he's easily game one.
You want to
And
know
then
his postseason numbers?
Yeah,
All right,
it's a
so
2 ERA, isn't it?
It's a 3.97.
Okay, well,
So,
it doesn't
not
mean
that good, but I mean,
well, that can be
also,
something as
bro,
simple as the one game against what game 5 against us.
he hasn't necessarily like been good in the postseason since 2016. Like in 2017, like he wasn't good against the Yankees. But then 2018, he did get one start against the Astros and he gave up 4 runs in 4 2/3.
Okay,
but the 2016 postseason when they made that massive run,
so
he was a huge part of that.
If you prove you can handle it once, and maybe that's why I'm obsessed with Monty right now in this conversation, bro. Like ALDS game 4 last year, bro. Like that was huge, bro. Monty stepped up and he looked
but that was
good.
one start.
Oh no, it has nothing to do with like nothing.
And what pressure was it? He was in an empty like
no. Elimination game, like that's where there was like an atmosphere last year. Like obviously not amongst fans, but like there's still like a vibe of pressure in the postseason, regardless of what like if there's fans or not. But it's not just that start. Like I feel very just comfortable with Monty pitching.
Were you comfortable with him going into that start though?
No, I wasn't, because I mean,
okay,
2020 Jordan Montgomery isn't a guy you should be throwing in an elimination game, But like I feel the same way. Now, this isn't saying who's the better pitcher, but like the way I would look at Masahiro Tanaka, who he would implode at times, but like no matter what, like if he was starting that day, like I felt like secure in the effort I was going to be given to win that game, and that's how I feel about Monty. I don't think the moment's going to ever affect him.
And, I mean, you're not comparing like Monty to Tanaka though.
No, I just said that I'm not comparing performance. I'm comparing like the way I feel about them when I see they're starting the next day or starting a certain game, And I think that the way I feel about Monty and what I'm describing right now is a lot that went into Tanaka's ability to perform in the postseason. Like, you know what I say about my definition of clutch, and like you say it's the same thing as what you think, but like, not that you become a better pitcher or better player in the postseason. It's just that like you don't let the moment get to you, and like that's what I'm saying about how I feel about Monty and why I would start him in game 1.
No, but that's also like the conversation that I think we have pretty frequently because, like, bro, I view the two going hand in hand. I think that you do perform better because you have the mental capacity to not let it get.
But what does perform better to you? I think you just perform the same as you always do. You don't perform worse.
I don't think so, bro. Because let's.
I look at like Derek Jeter's a perfect example, but like, this is something you can prove. I'm not trying to go at you.
No, it's not. No, it's not. But like, I'm just trying to like give you like my idea of it. I'm taking two people. One of them is so weak. They have such a weak mentality that, bro, anytime there's any sort of pressure, bro, they just foil. And then you have another dude who honestly, like, bro, he loves the pressure, right? Anytime that there's pressure, he's like, damn, I'm taking that head on. I'm taking that guy who can handle the pressure and assuming that he's going to be performing much better. You could even like go in like a school scenario. Bro, some people are just bad test takers because they can't handle the pressure.
Okay,
and they do bad on that test because they can't handle the pressure.
I understand. So let me just give you like a question here. So like, let's just take something as simple as a guy over 150 games. He's a 350 hitter, right?
Sure.
We'll just do 300 for easy math. The postseason, like, do you think he all of a sudden is a better hitter than the guy that hit 300 over 150 games, or is he all of a sudden for some reason a 350 hitter? Let me explain to you.
I'm under the assumption he's going to be the same guy.
Exactly. So it doesn't make you a better player. It doesn't elevate your game. It just you don't get phased by the moment where you're able to consistently play the same way.
But you never know who is going to get phased by the moment. You don't know.
No, I know. I feel like I don't think we're disagreeing, but the way I see it is this: like with Tanaka, for example, let's use him. I think his postseason career area was like 2.5 by the end of everything. 2.5. Let's just say that.
Sure.
So Tanaka, I think he had like maybe, I don't know what, 10 games total, 11 games, 12, whatever. Tanaka, if you say, just for argument's sake, extrapolate is the word I tried to use last week. Extrapolate Tanaka's 11 games in the postseason of that 2.5 ERA over 33 games in the postseason, just over a 33-game sample size. I don't see Tanaka as a 2.5 ERA pitcher. I think he would return to the norm of a 3.74 ERA pitcher. But like, so that's what I'm saying. I don't think Tanaka all of a sudden became a better pitcher in the postseason. He was just able to handle the moment. Now you could say in relative to other guys, like how they perform, if other guys are struggling, this guy's like a great performer compared to everybody else.
Yeah.
Just like, I feel like it's just like the sample size confuses us sometimes. And like, that's why my definition of clutch is you're just able to handle the moment, not that you necessarily become a better player. Jeter's
another,
last thing to say on this, I know I'm rambling. Jeter's another example because like the great thing about looking at Jeter's postseason career is it's literally a full season. And like, it's almost identical to his career marks, like a 300 hitter, like 200 hits, like an OPS, like right around 800 or whatever. Like, but we all look at Jeter's like clutch, like getting better in the moment. No, he was just one of the few guys that, or not one of the many guys that like can consistently hit the way he always had hit and perform.
But also, he was able to handle the pressure, and he performed better because of that. But listen, Tanaka, bro, because of 2020, bro, he raised his postseason career ERA to 3.33.
Oh, really? Which is still solid.
Yeah.
But
No,
listen,
it's still solid. But also, I want to pull up this comment here from Not So Family Foundation. Look at his profile picture, by the way.
yo,
You guys literally
dude,
argue about agreeing. That's so true.
Okay, yo, not so family from Vision, bro. You gotta reveal yourself. Like, is that one of my boys? Because that's what before, bro.
No, you showed that picture on the stream last week.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say
Yeah.
that's why I was laughing for. Like, where the hell did you get that picture? I only personally sent it to my boys. Like, what the hell?
No, you showed it on stream.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say somebody else commented that was funny, but also
Bro, that's
too,
exactly
bro. Like,
what we do.
going back to what we were saying, I don't even remember this conversation started, but like the postseason.
You're not gonna bring up Jeter again, are you?
No, I'm not even talking about.
Oh, same.
Bro, isn't this the most fun thing? Like discussing who's gonna start which game now.
Oh, yeah, bro,
like, bro,
I
I'm
was so nervous
obsessed
that
with
we
it,
weren't
bro.
gonna be able to have because, bro, I love like randomly texting people sometimes. What do you think the postseason roster is gonna be looking like, bro? Like, I just love this, and I was so losing hope to the point where like I didn't know if we were gonna be able to have this conversation, bro. Because at the pace we were going at, like I want to be able to go into September and be able to talk about like postseason scenarios and like potential lineups and potential rotations and wild cards and divisions. Bro, I live for this.
Bro.
I live for it, bro.
I was just talking to somebody about this yesterday, bro, and the conversation started with pumpkin spice, right? Which I'm actually somewhat a fan of, like the smell and the vibe of pumpkin spice. I'm not sure if you are. But anyways, we're talking, bro, like
the smell, sure, but not like
I just like the vibe of it. Like, but like anyways, it makes me think of like, bro, like it's a crisp October morning, or like end of September morning, bro. It's like we're going to like the final regular season game, bro. And it's like, let's just say ideal world shit's already clinched, bro. We're talking like, all right, Garrett Cole, game 1 at ALDS, blah blah, like we were doing before. And it's just like a crisp, cool air, bro. You turn on WFAN, bro. You're counting down the days till the first game of the postseason, bro. You get a nice like cup of coffee, pumpkin spice in your hand, bro, and it's just like, man, like I know what you're saying, bro. Like it gets me really excited.
Dude,
like,
I love fall. I love fall, and I think fall's my favorite season because of postseason baseball, bro. And that's why
it's not for postseason baseball. I wouldn't even care.
I don't know if like you remember. That's why the 2010 postseason logo is one of my favorite of all time, bro. That's like the only time where they incorporated like fallness into like the postseason logo.
I remember that.
You know what I'm talking about, right? There was like an orange leaf on it.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I remember that.
I hate how like when the postseason logos sometimes have like rainbow colors.
Wait,
and, like,
did we get this year's postseason logos yet?
I don't think so.
Because I get like really not attached, but like I care a lot about the postseason logo looks like, which I guess a lot of people.
No, same. Just because I look at it as like, wow, what's the postseason logo gonna look like for the year the Yankees win the World Series? That's why.
Yes, 17, I love. Didn't like it first, but love. Maybe it's just the memories. I don't know. 18, I thought was gross. 19 was sick. I love 19. Last year was kind of lame. I didn't like last year.
I don't even remember last year.
I kind of don't either. But
no, yeah.
Let me just see while I'm here for 2021.
2009 had leaves in it too.
I was actually gonna say it might have. I feel like I remember that.
I vividly remember 2010 having it. But listen, chat. What's your favorite season, bro?
We do have. If you want, I'm not sure if you want to pull it up or not, but we do have 2021 World Series postseason logos and stuff.
I'll pull it up.
Okay, so it's kind of basic. I feel like it's looked like this before. I don't know. It's like a dark blue baseball World Series in white. 2021.
Okay,
it's cool.
Dan,
also, what I was
going to be honest with you, I hate it. No, I'm being honest with you. I hate it. Chat, I'm going to pull it up right now.
I don't know if I hate that. I don't think it's terrible. Man, the 2019 logo was really nice. The 2018 was gross. But I always think about like how's it going to look on a jersey? Like the 19 logo looks amazing on the jersey, bro. That you might be able to do right on a jersey, I think, actually, believe it or not.
I think it, bro, it looks like the Earth. Why is it the Earth?
It's baseball.
No, it's baseball, but it's an Earth.
World Series.
Okay, but bro, this isn't like a climate change festival. Like, dude, why do you have to have the Earth on there? It just looks stupid. The hell is this? No, I hate this.
That was so funny.
Dude, I hate this.
Oh my god.
No, this doesn't make any sense. This has nothing to do with I know there's like seams in the Earth, but I'm not a fan.
I'm getting a Coke Zero, so
yeah, go for it. I'll just rant about how much I hate this nonsense. Chat, on a scale of 1 to 10, rank that World Series logo because I'm absolutely sickened by it. No joke, I'm sickened by it. World Series.
Talking shit.
Yeah, no, I'm talking bad about you. But listen, Dan, before we kind of like take some chat comments, because I know we like to do that before we do wrap things up. One more guy I do kind of want to bring up while you drink your fake sugar drink is
carbonated air.
Yeah, for sure. A little bit of aspartame.
I spilled a little bit.
But go on. Rougned Odor. I know me and you both on like that Rougned Odor DFA bandwagon for a while. He was really good in July. Now, since the Yankees kind of moved him to third base, I'm so over Rougned Odor again to the point where, like, I'm looking at him, bro. No. I'm saying this in all seriousness. Where does he fit on this team in the postseason? Like, outside of, like, energy, where does he fit?
You can't be serious, bro. Like, what is this?
Bro,
Did you hear yourself?
When is he going to play in the postseason?
No, but
Dan?
it's not even that.
Tell me a scenario.
That's all fair. No, I mean there are definitely scenarios, bro. I mean, like I said before,
name one.
I guarantee you, bro. If Glaber's struggling, they will play Odor and play Gio at short.
Where?
Third base or second base.
Odor is not playing third base in a postseason game.
Okay, well maybe by then DJ LeMahieu's triceps will stop being soft and he can play third base. Okay,
that still boggles my mind. He can't play third, by the way.
But anyways, you are the king of recency bias.
No, I'm not.
No. Let me finish my point. And like some things you have total valid reason to say or whatever, bro. And it's like, listen, Odor probably wasn't as good as we thought he was over like that month stretch, 2 month stretch, 3 month stretch, really. And he's also not as bad as you think he is right now, bro. He's a streaky player. We know that about Odor. He very well could get hot again. But like, it's just like the little. No, I'm serious. You add at the end because like you are serious.
Yes, because bro,
and,
I take Wade over Odor any day. I'm dead serious, dude.
I'm not even saying that's like a horrible take. It's just
it's because it's
like
not.
I could come on here, bro, in 2 weeks and get a totally different take from you. Like that's what you do.
Not true.
Yeah.
No,
Odor's been struggling lately, though.
No, bro. If you asked me this a couple weeks ago, sure, I was gonna be like, yeah, Odor's kind of turned things up a little bit. But dude, give me Tyler Wade over Rougned Odor right now.
I mean, Wade's been playing well. So no, I wasn't even laughing at that take. It's just like the way you say things is funny.
Why is everyone acting like I'm losing my mind because I said I would prefer Tyler Wade over Rougned Odor?
I know. I think they're. Well, I don't know if they're saying that or the You said he has no chance to start postseason games.
He doesn't.
Pat, you're on crack,
bro.
You're on crack.
In what scenario is Rougned Odor starting a postseason?
I just gave you one.
Gleyber Torres is not sitting for Rougned Odor. He's just not.
It is 100% possible. It's 100% possible.
No.
It is.
If it happens, I'll send you like 5 free shirts.
Deal.
There's no chance. Deal. And if it came down to it, I'll take Tyler Wade starting over Gleyber Torres.
Okay, that's fair. But like you just said that Gleyber has no chance. Bro, he does have a chance. If Gleyber Torres comes back and he's struggling.
But he was really good before leaving. Pat, I just found that out today. I completely forgot.
You always take me saying there's a possibility of something or that there's a chance something could be considered as me predicting it to happen. No, Gleyber Torres is our starting shortstop, bro. Like, he's going to start. I'm anticipating him starting. But there is a world where Rougned Odor gets time in the postseason. And that very well could.
Odor Velasquez?
That's where, no, it's tough. But Odor's going to be on the roster. Like, you just know. I'll be shocked.
Okay, but I'm saying now, if it was up to you.
Now,
I would pick Velasquez over Odor as well.
That's also
you got the speed,
bias.
you got the
Let's
defense.
relax with Velasquez a little bit.
Bro, I don't.
Velasquez. No. This is Velasquez, and this conversation in general is very much something I need to see the end of September. But no, I mean, this is kind of recency bias again. Odor, I'll say this: he'll absolutely be on an ALDS roster, 100,000% in the wild card. I could see it to where say Odor's on there, and then like. Or he's not hitting well, or like they just determine he doesn't have a use in a postseason series, then sure, ALCS he's taken off. I guarantee you Odor will be on at least one roster this year, and if it makes it to the ALDS, he'll play one game if it goes 5. Put that out there right now.
Okay, I'm 1,000% saying Rougned Odor will be on the roster. Yes. But am I saying that I agree with the fact that like he deserves to be playing games in the postseason? No, I don't necessarily see a fit, bro.
No one's saying that, but there's a
if I'm imagining the Yankees postseason lineup, it's literally if I'm going around the diamond, you got Gary, Rizzo, DJ, Gleyber, Gio. That's it. That's your infield.
Yes, Pat. Yes, but what I said, and it's pretty goddamn simple. There is a world where Gleyber Torres is struggling, not just for 3 games in the post.
But if he is, Rougned Odor is not my first option, dude.
Okay, Pat. Well,
because why is Odor your first option?
Pat, let's just relax you a little bit on Velasquez. He's a nice guy. Had good stats.
I'm saying Wade over Odor. I'm not saying Velasquez.
No, but Wade they want to keep on the bench to have her speed off the bench. If you're not, if you're gonna have Wade starting games, bro, then you got to have Jonathan Davis because you got to have a pinch runner option in the postseason that's fast. You have to.
But then why are you sitting Gleyber?
You're sitting Gleyber. Well, I mean, I don't know where that comes into play because Glaber's slow. But Gleyber, bro, you would sit him. I'm saying the possibility is if Gleyber is struggling and you want to go with a hot bat or a bat you think is good against a righty or the matchup's working out well for Odor. It's possible. All I think is possible.
I don't think it's recency bias to say like I preferred Tyler Wade over Rougned Odor. I don't.
No, you can say Wade's been better over the last 2, 3, 4
I'm just
weeks
not
than
impressed
Odor.
with Odor, dude. Even though like he had like that crazy month of July, I'm not impressed with him whatsoever.
I'm not necessarily impressed with him either, bro. But he's
And
also
I don't
not
see
as
him
bad
being
as
like
the
a
last 2
pinch
weeks.
hit option. I don't see him being like a viable option to start games in the postseason, bro. I don't want to bat like that in our lineup come the playoffs.
Okay,
I
well,
just
Pat,
don't.
he's not like our starting second baseman once Gio and Glaber comes back. But to wrap up my point one more time, there is a world where the Yankees. I hardly ever argue what I want. I argue what's going to happen, bro, and what's possible. The Yankees, definitely a world where Odor gets postseason at bats.
Yes,
Okay?
and it's
Let's
the
send him
same.
back.
It's the same exact world where I'm going to be pissed off because Brett Gardner is going to get postseason at bats as well, and Luke Voigt's probably going to be sitting. It's that same world, bro. You know that.
Let's move on, please. I'm watching Outer Banks later, by the way. I'm on episode 4.
I actually haven't watched it, to be honest with you.
Oh wait, you had a homework time, you asshole.
I know, I didn't. I'm sorry. But listen, chat, it's that time. Give us questions, give us comments, give us concerns, anything you guys want to talk about. We'll talk about it for the next 10 minutes or so because it's the fun part of the show where we just talk about nothing. Dan, I completely forgot. If I'm being honest, I forgot. But you were supposed to do something too.
What was I supposed to do? I think
you were supposed to tell me about Aretha Franklin movie.
Oh, I saw that last night. Oh, it was so goddamn good. I freaking loved it. Now, let me just say, Aretha Franklin, I mean, Lord rest her soul, bro. A little bit sleazy, and Andrew hates when I say that, but she a couple different husbands during the movie, bro. And the one guy at the end, bro, that's like a total doll, treated her fantastically. I looked her up on Wikipedia, did my research after, bro. She had a divorce in him, too. She had like, whatever. I'm not here to diss Aretha Franklin.
So
Aretha
she's
Franklin,
like the old age J-Lo?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But anyways, she's a beast, bro. The movie was fantastic. Like, dude, what's her name? Jennifer Hudson or whatever? I don't know. She
from American Idol.
Great actress, bro. Like the whole thing it was long. It was like 2.5 hours, bro. But like
I sat through the whole thing?
Dude, I was gonna say I have hella bad ADHD, bro. And like if I don't like a movie, I'll get up and leave. Bro, I was dialed in. Dialed in that movie, bro. I was excited to see it. I like Aretha Franklin. So it was really good. 9.5 out of 10. Her first husband's kind of a douche, so that's the missing half.
So he deserved it. He deserved it.
Oh, he's a piece of shit, bro. Real piece of crap.
Damn. Okay. I'm glad. Listen,
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you though. Like, I'm probably not gonna be watching Outer Banks. Like, just probably not.
Why? No, dude, it's really good.
I don't watch TV shows.
This is like dude, this was like the TikTok for me, bro. Like I was like avoiding it. Not avoiding it, but like I was just like, I don't see myself ever getting into that, bro. And like I hopped on late. Not that late, it was like October 2019. But like with this, bro, like I was not about watching
Outer Banks. 2020?
No, I hopped on TikTok October 2019, which at the time I thought
that would
late.
be early.
No, that wasn't early.
That would be real, bro. TikTok didn't really pop off until like
late
January 2020, like late 2019.
That's not true. No, I remember hearing pop off
like late 2019.
No, I was early. You could say I was early, but at the time, like I do remember TikTok being around since like spring of 2019. Anyways, Outer Banks, bro. Like I wasn't about it at first. Like I was like I tried it even, and I was like, all right, I'm not too big into this, bro. And I just tried it again, bro. Like it's a good show, really good show. Like check it out. Give me one episode.
Bro.
Dude.
How long is it? Is it like an hour each?
Not like 45 minutes.
I'll watch it. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Like I'll watch a show you want me to watch.
What? I didn't ask you to watch a show.
I'm saying I will.
You would?
I would. If it's within reason, nothing like weird.
Like what would be weird?
I don't know, anime, some weird shit. I do like Dragon Ball Z.
Bro, if anybody likes anime in the chat, I apologize for Dan's comment.
I've watched Dragon Ball Z like 3 times.
I've
watched Dragon Ball Z 3 times through, so I'm not dissing anime, but like me personally, I don't watch anime.
No, neither do I.
One
but like
anime.
it's nothing bad if someone does. Like if they enjoy that, go for it.
Dude, I'm insulting people that watch anime, bro.
You kind of did.
I praise the alters of people that like anime, bro. That genre gave me Dragon Ball Z. That was baseball for baseball for me, bro, when I was like 5.
Okay. Jose says, I used to think Dan was normal before the Pat and Dan show, and I also used to think Pat was normal when I just watched the videos. Bro, but that's why I love the Pat and Dan show so much, because this is like who we actually are. Like,
dude.
Bro, this is exactly like conversations we would have just like randomly if we would like FaceTime.
Dude, that's literally what it feels like. And that's part of why, like, when we were first talking about like doing this show, bro, it was like after I came on like pretty consistently to guest for like a few weeks or a couple months. And like I remember saying to you, bro, and like we knew this, but it's like, man, like, bro, like I'm able to be myself around. Like this is totally just like pure like 100% us, bro. Like I feel like we're just chit chatting.
No,
like,
it's just stupid.
Like it doesn't feel like we're like doing anything because we're not doing anything like produced, but like it's literally just like a conversation, which I like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, except like you have really bad takes sometimes, and you show your recency bias.
Bro, I'll tell you this right now, and I mean this. My takes are never bad. Now you can say there's some that like age well, doesn't mean it was bad. The Sonny Gray trade, it aged terribly, but it wasn't a bad trade. You know what I'm saying? Like there can be
Bro,
takes
and I
that
feel
aren't
the
bad
same
that
way.
age not well. That makes sense.
No, and I feel the same way. Like, bro, sometimes, like, yeah, maybe I'll change
But
my
that
takes up sometimes.
even that's rare. Like bring up one, honestly. I mean, the only we can honestly bring up is the COVID thing.
No,
like,
I was just messing around with you.
Oh no, I know. I'm just kind of BSing right now. Sometimes I get like intentionally like cocky about myself with a joke, but I'm serious. Like the main one is the COVID shot. The COVID shot I was wrong about because Judge is not vaccinated.
Okay, but like here's my thing, right? Like, sure, like I could make an argument that I have recency bias, but I think like also I do change my take sometimes. But dude, do you realize like how difficult it is to not have recency bias doing pre-games and post-games for every single Yankees game throughout the season? Like, bro, it's tough.
Please, Pat. Like I understand. You can say it's the average Joe, but are you trying to lecture me about that, bro?
No, so you should understand.
No,
that,
but
like,
I'm
it's tough to
perfect
be like, okay, I love Rougned Odor all season, even when he's ass.
You don't need me to validate your opinion by any means, but like I'm saying, my opinion is valid to like not contradict, conflict against yours because like really, I mean, let me say something else actually. Growing up, bro, I was a lot like you when I was a boy. Like 12 to 15 to 16.
What are you trying to say?
No, actually, I'm joking when I say that, but I'm being serious here. Like I've like in a way trained myself to not be like irrational. Like I try to like a minute after the game ends.
I don't think I'm irrational.
No, but I'm not irrational. But like recency bias is being irrational in a way. Like okay.
And you're irrational with Judge, so.
But I'm not. I mean, bro, I'm not irrational with Judge. You can tell when I'm being serious. I mean,
do you not remember that whole discussion we had as far as like trading Judge?
Oh, you could say my passion and attitude about him is irrational.
Sure.
But not what I'm like saying. Like, but as for like the whole Judge clutch conversation, like, bro, like, I mean, obviously people were saying that, but like, I really got that shit started, bro, when I put up Judge's clutch numbers. Like, I will diss Judge. At the time, those clutch numbers weren't good. Like, I will, you know that. I'll insult Judge, you know? Like, I don't get clouded up in my own, like, love for him. Come on, back me up on that, bro. I do.
Okay. No, I can't. Listen.
Oh, that was fake. Never mind.
If Judge needs to be, like, held accountable for something, you will hold him accountable. Sure.
What, bro, remember, I feel like it always comes on this show, but, like, after the Ohtani thing, I was actually pissed about that. That was when things started to change, bro. With like the Yankees, like they're not like that with lineups anymore. I feel like when are we ever complaining about like guys getting rest for the most part? Like really, the only lineup complaint now is like Voit.
No, sure.
You know,
I agree. I want to bring up this donation here from Andrew Allen. Shout out to Andrew Allen.
Andrew the man.
Beast. He says, is Nestor a starter or middle relief guy in the playoffs? He's in the bullpen, like 1,000%.
Not 1,000%. It all depends on Corey Kluber.
I can't see. That's also true. I mean, I'm just under the assumption that like Kluber's going to be healthy.
Okay, so that's the difference between us because I said before, like I'm hesitant on that, but like I mean, and it really depends on like, because what are you saying? Are you saying if Kluber's healthy or just like depending on how Kluber looks? Because for me, it's like I'm banking that Kluber he's going to make his return, like he's healthy.
Yeah,
like it's how he looks for me. Like is he Corey Kluber? Like if he's a Corey Kluber that we saw at the beginning of the year, then yeah, obviously we'll get a postseason start. But like he has to earn that, bro. Like if he gets lit up, I'm good off that.
No, I agree. And I also think, like, bro, it's so weird. I brought this up the other day. Dude, imagine if I told you in March that, like, I would kind of be salivating over the thought of, like, Nestor Cortez starting a postseason game for the Yankees. You probably would call me irrational.
Well, yeah, because I would have been dumb at the time.
Okay.
Like, that would have been a bad take.
Look at how life changes. Life changes.
Yeah.
But also, listen, before we wrap things up, I want to bring up this comment because this just doesn't make sense from Jackson. Pat, I don't think I'm irrational. Also, Pat, a little while ago, 20-game win streak starts today. Okay, but look at us now. Bro, that was a good take. And you thought I was irrational at the time.
We can't use that as an example.
That's a good take.
No, that's like a silly take.
It wasn't silly, bro. That was
Pat,
silly. I was dead serious about
that.
Look
at me right now and be honest with me. Like,
I'm looking at
things going a 20-game win streak.
Yes, and I'm still banking on.
That was a bad take.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was. Like they go on a 50-game win streak, bro. That was a bad take.
I didn't say 50. I didn't say 50.
No. I'm saying
the 20-game win streak starts today.
They could go on. Like they could literally like not like win out the rest of the year, bro. Go on and win the World Series, and I will still consider you saying they're going to win 20 games in a row as a bad take.
I think that's jealousy. I think you're just mad. You didn't.
It's just not real. It's just not real.
No, it's like, real because it's gonna happen.
No.
It's basically set in stone. But like, whatever. No, it's fine. Listen. Also, bro, I said, was this a bad take? July 31st, Yankees 2021 AL East champs. Because you originally weren't on that bandwagon either.
Okay, let's relax here. First of all,
you weren't.
Okay, AL East, no, absolutely not. No, I wasn't. Now, like that is the one area of this team that I lost faith in. But I also was always higher on this team than you were. So I'm trying to pull that card. AL East,
before the trade deadline. Well,
we're on the same wavelength. Like, I mean, No, after August, like the deadline, I definitely didn't rule out the AL East. I didn't predict it though.
No, but I
predict
did.
it.
No, I did.
Yeah. No, that's props to you.
We'll see if it happens. No,
You
bro,
are
we don't
you
even
are
know what's
LA
gonna
Yankee
happen.
King. You really are LA
Okay,
Yankee King.
I know.
That's true.
What? Okay, I did throw, bro. I did give it a little chuck after the Field of Nightmares game. I did do that. But then I put it back.
Shit, the truth comes out. You're kidding. That's even worse.
No, it's not.
Pat, that's
No, it's
horrible.
not. Bro, it's called being upset.
Pat, that is, dude. Thank you for bringing that up. Who brought that up?
No, it's just called being upset with what happened in Iowa,
great.
garbage state.
And then what? Judges to go ahead homer the next day. Like, where is that piece of paper?
No, bro. Listen. I never threw it in the garbage. I gave it a little chucky chuck, and I picked it up. I put it on my desk, and then we popped it right back up here. That's what happened. Just saying. But listen, that is gonna wrap things up for this.
Let's give some props to me right now, bro. I was sick of the dog starting this show, bro. Come on. And
you were.
I popped it
this
up.
This was
bro.
your flu game.
Could you guys tell, bro? For those who are still here, bro, I was out bad. I was not feeling good. What you look at me like that for?
Because also, like, Dan, like, no, it's fine. Because you're giving yourself a little bit too much credit here. It's fine.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Okay. Pat was definitely sick 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but I don't brag about it.
I'm not actually bragging about it.
You just gotta do your thing, you know?
No, I do want to explain that, like, most people are accusing me of being under the influence during the show, so I had to.
No, they've been saying that about me.
Well, no, they said that I looked high and that I looked like I was, like, drunk, so I'm not. I'm just sick.
Yeah. No, we've both had a couple of flu games in the past weeks. On that note, that is going to wrap things up for today's episode of the Pat and Dan Show, episode 17. Put that one in the books, baby. Also, new episode on Thursday after Thursday's game, after the first game of the Oakland game, actually, which it's going to be pretty damn late, isn't it? Because it's a 9:40 game. So, yeah, late episode of the Pat and Dan Show on Thursday.
I wasn't listening, sorry.
Oh, that's fine. But with that being said,
I just like when you do like the outro, like and like sometimes the intro, like I tone out and like it just like, you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
But with that being said, that is going to be wrapping things up for today. Everyone, be sure like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more. I will be live tomorrow for the Yankees pregame at 6 p.m. But you guys know that already. You guys know the deal. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. We'll see you all next time. Let's go Yankees. Peace.